Hey everybody, I'm the Prince. Welcome back from summer. This is Team Meeting 27. Starting the whole work season in June 19, my birthday. So basically, we are gonna start big effort to get the internet as such salvation. With it.eco coming online. They're going to be showing my picture in classes. So it's a really exciting time. I think that that we really have a lot prepared from last season as I remembered the work. With the idea, our principal website has three backslashes, and thus is pretty complex in itself. I guess what our product really provides is the communication. However, we got this awesome monetary foundation that is like the bank called on that. Marketing got a couple notes over the summer about how the corporation forms. So, really an exciting time for much of the groups or economic factions who are involved. I mean, many players are coming to note that 19 this year is the dopest dope for the green movement to inspire youth see solutions. And we have pretty good explanations of why this time is most appropriate. We have this terminology of climate change that provides for living. And what the and this is according to one of the talks from the Sanders Institute. But the disillusioned aren't fast enough to talk about climate change conversationally when they're together. These elderly have been disillusioned, thinking all people are equally responsible, while corporations decimated natural resources. So that's a liability, or that's our patch that provides the impetus for renewables. The daunting thought here too was that all this energy came from combustion, and what our robots do comes from solar. But the accomplishment is obviously one for the community. Marketing, I guess, is using song value compared to everything. Because basically Hollywood states they can't even make a good enough movie to say a movie's better than a song. So I guess with this most advanced product, simply a song, we can get to explaining ECOmedia. The document coming together is really a foundation for this team. And that's the formulation document. I thinking. We came to share a lot last year, as I posted so much. I think what uh, is relevant is that from making a ecoin for the first time, the result of the season is, what else do we want? Using our original product of the season. Or using our original, or using our work from last season. What else do we want from that? Keeping the fresh starts so that summers are fun. We can start the endless summer with all these, with the upcoming renewables. The 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 product is what translates to more than we had I guess the product translates to more than we had, and this is why we're looking to compare that to what we want. And that's as a whole. So I guess the team wants salaries. The these salaries of last year are a great example for pretty much affording 24 hours of music every day. This contemporary perspective, seeing the song value as a unit of comparison, might make other corporations pressure us so as to have better hardware supply. But we have the internet to dismiss that pressure. Basically, what we don't have to deal with is a group saying the design will be better once we have a touchscreen plasma retina display. confident in our design already as we use the tools of emailing, petition, and boycotts, we will make much faster progress than as if we were to wait for a technical production of something never seen before. So, viable as the formula of ECOmedia is it.eco/1/2/3. 3 stands for the file name. 2 allows the streaming, certainly, which may be my voice in the Introduction to Political Economy class, recorded lectures. And the monetary system proposal is what's on displayed on the screen. In the zone with our tools kind of orienting the area of the cloak. So marketing is proactive and happy to help. On the executive committee, our policies or our project like this week is policy, particularly for privacy. And this pretty much delays the phone design. We already have the tools in order, and we need to get on paper what the sustainable methods are in a document of terms and conditions. In such policy, we will have established proper English. And more seek to define terms rather than set a time sentence or a time duration for the definition of the term, like an academic term or semester. We rather have the terms defined simply with words, as we can represent that. The conditions in such a document also has a different connotation. We see conditions that refer to contact with ECOmedia. So this, I think that the executive committee is going to have a pretty fun time putting that policy together. And this is kind of rooted in the formulation, our privacy policy. ECOmedia's goals are ambitious. I guess we want to get the functions permanent. We want we want to get the access widespread. We pair with eCoin. And hopefully to gather the whole team together as perhaps the ECOmedia showcase mid-season sometime, perhaps before Christmas break. And there's more to be said about our goals. Some executive direction is to foster green movement. I mean, of course, but to foster green music. Not the color, that's funny. But also to highlight or hyperspeed or prioritize o.edu messaging. I guess the cool thing right now, scheduled, well, the elections are scheduled for next hump day. I guess the meeting should be pretty fucking cool. And I guess those are the, and I kind of just said these and wrote them. The NHP consultant, the president of education, the president of On That, the minister of health, and the minister of Doorphone. The coalition that is existing is the environmental groups. I guess there's some. Well, I worked for Greenpeace. There's a prime example. Occupy is another one. Fridays for Future is kind of like Occupy. Student made. 350.org or 350 just stands for the climate awareness. The National Health Service in London is helping leader. The Peace Corps, the Green Corps, and the Sunrise Movement. These are all coalition members for the for progress. I guess there isn't a whole lot more time today. So let's mention another awesome member, Extinction Rebellion, which had sponsored protests. Got some good information. That's kind of the Citizens Assembly is like those elections, but perhaps they've supported more localized development as well. I think it's pretty fucking cool that eCoin is of quantum nature. And what finance has been playing around with is I guess how to fund and or just fund anything sustainable. And the topic pretty much is the salary or salaries. We come to make pretty much all of our money like every day. It's pretty cool. And finance has some very important evaluations of posts and planks and how to have an ongoing process of that evaluation to continue next week. I guess on the design committee, we have our programming document. The /1/2, I think that will reduce that original specific site to a working space that has a single document that we maintain. It might be edited slightly and get longer, but basically it's like programming our interface in English, and this document is thus a strong a strong goal for this quarter, or this upcoming week, because we've been formatting, and honestly I think the simple two-part essay is all that really is. And so that would probably just be like it.eco/1, or kind of the background. But it is we haven't placed it there yet. I think that the status of the site is a great project for us to work on this year. We know how to make this stuff functional, and we got the time to do it the right way. So our processor has to get figured. I guess the engineer has more to say. But getting to describe the site, we got a lot of development for what the zone bar is and all those different sites. At Earth Day team meeting, we'll do a presentation on wait for it, the site layout, all our functionality, the description. And one more thing to say, our technology is fucking awesome. So that right there shows you I know what is going on with the hardware, what needs to happen. So pretty excited for a fun week ahead of us. All right, peace.